Everybody, it's Eddie Deline here, and I want to show you today an amazing investment property that we're picking up for our buyer's agency clients. Right now, I'm actually on site in Melbourne, in the suburb of St Kilda, and I've got access to this property that we're in right now. It is a old school, very similar to like an Art Deco style unit block. The particular property that we're in, 3-bedroom, 1 bathroom, kitchen, big size, and I want to show you through it today because I'm so bloody excited about how awesome this deal is. Shout out to Nadini from my team who negotiated these 10 properties in one line in this block of 18. This is an amazing buy. This is the front door that you walk through. Now, the first thing I notice when I walk into the property is that the ceilings are high. I've been in many units before where like literally I can put my hand up, I'm 6'3", and I can literally reach the ceiling. But these are old school units that are big and spacious. The walls, even the internal walls, solid brick. So you walk in and you're literally walk into the hallway, but it's wide. Like this is a wide entry area. This is the living room. Looks so much bigger actually being here. Like I've done other videos. And again, normally I do not inspect a lot of the properties myself personally, have my team or property managers do it. But like this is such an amazing buy. We're picking up these properties for only $505,000 each, 505K. We're in the heart of St Kilda. These are 3-bedroom, massive properties, and literally next door sold, and one in the same block sold for $725. And the only difference was it had a nicer kitchen and a nicer bathroom. But that's over $220,000 worth of difference just for the sake of a slightly nicer bathroom and kitchen, which I could do a bathroom and kitchen for like 25-30K combined, especially the one that sold that wasn't even that nice. They probably got a Bunnings bloody, kitchen in there. But here's the living room. Just off the living room, you've got the balcony outside, as you can see. I won't open it up. Old school, that's where the fireplace used to be. And the walls just solid as a rock. Half original kitchen in here, but decent size. Obviously you got old school kitchen, very old school oven, but usable nonetheless, right? Additional kitchen space over here, enough room for a fridge. I don't even know what's in the fridge. So it's usable. But again, doing like new cabinetry on this side, ripping that out, putting new cabinetry, a sink, all that stuff, it's not gonna cost that much. I'll probably get it done for 10K, maybe 15K max. Living, and then kitchen over here. As you walk down the hallway, you've got storage there, your vacuum cleaner, all that stuff. You've got the first bedroom here on the right-hand side. So that's a double bed. You've got the balcony out the front there. Like these are solid brick. You can see just over there in the, that's where the strip is, where all the pubs and cafes and restaurants are. Again, high ceilings, put the light on, everything works. You've got, I'll show you, you got 2 other bedrooms in here, I'll show you. Big bedroom, like this must be the master bedroom. Yeah, it's a massive bedroom. Like I'm over here, that's a double bed. Like some of other properties that we bought, this would be like 2 bedrooms combined the size, because this is big. Like I'm so excited that we're picking these up. Another bedroom in here, like solid floors, solid walls, old school. You got the really old school windows, but still, it's like solid steel. Good window size. All the internal walls, just solid brick. You've got old school bathroom in here. See if I can put on the light, wherever the light is. Old school light. You can even hear the exhaust fans working, but yeah. See, look, you could literally paint that shower. Like there's obviously it's not fancy, but like you just paint it all white. Clean up the sides. It's got a bathtub as well. Like I've seen a lot worse. Again, you just paint that. And over here you've got washing machine, and you can see the vanity's semi-new with storage right there in the mirror. Mirrors again. Like many properties don't have enough space to have a laundry, but you've got enough. This is a decent sized bathroom, so you've got enough space. Turn the light off in there. You've got separate toilet in here. So again, we're buying the entire block in one line, 505K each, 10 units, that's $5,050,000 for all 3-bedroom solid units, good flooring. These will rent, by the way. So let's talk about the numbers. Let's sit down on the couch and talk about the numbers. All right, so $505,000 purchase price, rental income up to $700 per week. There's one for rent in this block, which is identical to this, and they're getting $700 per week. So off the top of my head, I don't want to get out of the camera right now to get a calculator, but I'd say that's 6.5% rental return, maybe almost close to 7% gross rental return. And these are in St. Kilda. Like, this is an iconic location. It's close to, like, we're around the corner from the beach, close to shops, schools, amenities, everything's nice and trendy. I'm buying 2 of them. 8 other clients are buying the other 8. These are gonna be worth $1 million. These are 505 right now. 505K is what we're buying them for. I believe the market value is 650 to 700,000, and the bank valuations have come in around 700,000 already. So our clients are making $200,000 in equity just by buying these properties. They are paying us a fee, of course, and we've got them for 505. Negative people out there saying, oh, you know, what about how much it's going to cost? Like, I would every day of the week. The value is there. If you know, we're basically giving someone this deal that's not on real estate or domain. It's a bulk deal transaction, so you got to basically negotiate a $5 million plus deal to get access to get one of these. Anyone off the street will not be able to do this themselves because they, you know, of course they won't be able to get access to it because they don't have the connections like we do, for one. And if they've got a budget of 600,000, they cannot buy the entire block. They can only buy one, and the sellers have to sell it in one line, so it has to be a simultaneous settlement, which makes matters even more difficult and more complex. They're already, you know, tenanted from that regard, so getting access to 10 different properties for valuations, inspections adds another level of complexity on that as well. But basically, you can't get access to these deals. I'm the only person in Australia that can, you know, negotiate these types of bulk deal transactions that get this amount of equity on the way in. That's why I personally own over 150 properties. It's why I'm the most prolific property investor in Australia. And I just want to help other people get amazing deals. And like, we should be charging double what we're charging for these type of deals, but we don't do that. Just trying to do the right thing by everybody. So like, where can you go and you get 200,000 back? So based on a return, that's an 8x return on your investment immediately. And that's provided by the legitimate bank valuations that are done by the banks, not us. And you can check that with your own broker or the brokers that we'll put you in contact with. But if you want to get your own broker to check it and confirm that the banks valued this property at 700,000 plus, and we're buying it only 505, this is amazing. And to most people out there, it probably, you know, sounds too good to be true. I've been doing it for well over a decade. I'm 33, going on 34 years old right now. I've been buying since I was 18. I know what I'm doing, and I've helped thousands of property investors out there. We've probably done over 3,000 to 4,000 transactions in total and have amazing reviews. And this is an amazing buy. So we are in a 3-bedroom, big, large, spacious unit in the suburb of St. Kilda. 10 of these properties not on real estate or domain, off market, and we negotiated all 10 of them in one line. For many deals like this, by the way, when I do negotiate a bulk transaction like this, I have to usually put down the 5% deposit myself and sometimes sign the contract and or nominee. So we've got another complex of townhouses as an example. Tim from my team negotiated 13 townhouses, and to secure that deal, the total purchase price was 8.5 million. To secure the entire deal, I had to put down 5% deposit myself of 8.5 million. So that was around $420,000 cash I had to transfer from my bank account into the seller's trust account to secure the deal, and I had to sign them and then get the individual buyers that were keen to buy the properties. Because again, those were easy, 100, 150K under bank valuations, and we've got a massive 6-month settlement on it. So it's just especially in the Melbourne market right now, it is just such an amazing buy because you've got a 6-month settlement on it and the market's booming over here. It's really starting to pick up. So no other buyers agent in Australia would put down their own funds, put their own, backside on the line like I do to get my clients the best investment opportunities in Australia, where they're going to make the most amount of money, create the biggest amount of wealth for themselves and their family. I had to put down $400,000 cash for the townhouse complex, just as security to get the contracts. And then obviously we line up the buyers and get the buyers to jump on after that point. And then eventually I get paid back when they pay their 5% deposit and take over the contract from me. It's fun times. You know, this is some big stuff that we're doing. And yeah, thank you for watching this video. And I was very, just ecstatic for the clients that are buying these properties. Again, I'm buying 2 of them and these are gonna be worth $1 million. I estimate that we're buying them right now at $505 a piece. Valuations and comparable sales up to 750,000. If I were to change one of like these units as an example and put an ensuite in there, it becomes comparable to a unit across the street, which was actually 5 square meters smaller in size, and that sold for $975,000. So we're almost at $1 million already. If I just put in a bathroom, an extra ensuite, which there's enough space to in between, freshen up the kitchen and the bathroom. So if I spend, let's say 50K in total, putting an ensuite in this, then I can literally get it valued at, let's say, or flog it or sell it for 975K. And I've literally been into a 505 plus a 55K renovation to a 560, and then I sell it tomorrow for 975 or around that mark. But I'd rather hold the property and not sell it, not pay the tax, because I know in the next 1 to 2 years, in terms of an estimation, these will be valued at, worst case 3 years, they'll be go from 505 to $1 million plus. So to me, in the next literally 24, 36 months, probably 24 months, these will be $1 million. Because we've already got sales over there, 725, and across the street for 975. So the market's already at that level in terms of what other properties in this location, this size, are selling for. It's just about trying to polishing it up, getting it valued, and you know, I'll buy 2 of these for about $1.1 million, and I'll make $1 million out of it. And the clients are going to make, you know, just as much money as well. So thanks for watching. See you next video. Bye for now.